Today by head coach Mark Bunker. He's currently on a road trip out in eastern New Mexico for a one game on the road. So, is there a different type of mentality going with only one game on the road than a quick turnaround back home?
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be one of those interesting ones where I kind of been telling our guys, we're about to play this team for 80 minutes instead of 40 because at the end of the day, we're going to play them tonight. Come back real quick, play them again on Saturday, so that we can see a lot of adjustments, whether that's after timeouts, at halftime, and then leading into the next game on Saturday. So I think we're trying to be as prepared as we can be for what they've been doing all season, but we're really kind of focused on us and like, hey, how can we close out the year well? How can we continue to get better at what we do? So I think it's more focused on us being prepared for anything, just because there is going to be a lot of scouting being done in these next two games. But I think we should be ready to go.
And then today, how has shoot around gone? And then practice last night. How are we feeling about the game tonight?
Practice was light yesterday. Like I said, we're kind of, I hate saying it, limping towards the finish line. We have some injuries, we have some illnesses still. I was under the weather for a couple days there, but there's no excuse there. I think that every team at the end of the year is kind of bandaging up, trying to put figure out any which way to get to the finish line, figure out any which way to win. And I think that we showed that last weekend with back-to-back overtime games, triple overtime game and another overtime game, that we still have plenty of gas in the tank. We still have plenty of players that are going to fight to the end, no matter how they're feeling or, what their bodies are doing. So I think we just got to be careful with them, monitor them the best we can during practice and shoot around, and then be ready to go tonight.
And then knowing that tonight is Eastern Senior Night, and it's also, I guess, your first chance to experience the rivalry as a head coach, does that add
Mhm.
any little extra fuel?
Oh, for sure. I mean, before the season started, obviously our goals for long term, didn't get met with trying to make playoffs and things like that, and make a run. But smaller victories like beating, New Mexico Highlands, in-state rival, beating the previous regime at Arkansas Fort Smith, and then now we're getting into these two games where if we can win these in-state rivalry games again, it kind of makes the season a little bit sweeter. Obviously the record isn't where we want it to be, but we've hopefully we can win the games that really matter, especially to us as a program and to the community, in the state as a whole. So it is going to matter a little bit more because it is in-state rivalry. I hate to say it, hopefully we can spoil their senior night and kind of give them a bad taste in their mouth, because they're a good team and they're probably going towards playoffs and things like that. That if we can kind of be a thorn in their side leading up to it, it could be some nice momentum leading into next year.
All right. Well, thank you for your time today, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Hey, thank you.